I was born in Oklahoma. My dad was in the newspaper business, and therefore we moved constantly between Texas and Oklahoma. I was working actually in this building, and when it was Yarko, driving a fork truck and going to school. I'd had two contacts with law enforcement in my young years, and I immediately saw that there was different ways of doing law enforcement. And so I got interested in it. Actually came down, talked to some people here at the police department back when it was downtown on 811 Bond Street. I had doubts. I didn't know if this is really what I wanted to do or not. But I went to Tyler, went through the process, was hired, started work down there. Some of the most fun I ever had was working patrol. There were some horrible calls that we went to. There were bad calls that we went to. There were scary calls that we went to. But the camaraderie that you have with the other officers on your shift and the feeling that you're accomplishing something, there's not anything like it in the world. I was actually with a senior detective one night that we had some people missing, and we went to an old house on South Main Street and actually found a deceased person, a body, in a murder. And when we were searching that house, I mean, literally these are doors opening that creak when they open and all that kind of stuff. And then when we actually found the victim, that was a very surreal. I mean, I have been on a lot of murders and a lot of dead bodies, a lot of bad car accidents, but that particular night, finding that victim, at that time Detective Burton Golden had the case and did a fantastic job on getting the bad guy identified. He was all the way back in Georgia. We had two other people that were missing, and he located them and went to trial, went through the whole thing. And so from start to finish, that was one of the most unique cases I think I've ever been on. In 2009, I was appointed as chief. I'm not a cop anymore. Working on the street is a lot more exciting. It's a lot more dealing with the people who really need help from law enforcement. The police chief's job is a very important job, but you're basically controlling budgets and policies and procedures, and you're policing the police to a certain extent. So you have a lot of background that you remember what it was like when you were on the street, and then you have to deal with what's on the street now third hand, because you're not actually out there. There's times we get out there, but very few and far between, unfortunately. My name's Bob Hundley. I'm Chief of Police for your Parish Police Department, and this is my story.